It's weird. I mean, after I finished Mario and Luigi, this is the only thing I have left to record, and this was meant to be like a side series, even though this game is actually kind of... It's not long, but it's not short at the same time. It's mediocre. But anyway, welcome back to more Phoenix Wright Justice For All. In the last episode, we figured out Pearl's alibi, and found some very piece of information that this clothing box has a bullet hole 8 inches off the ground. Like this folding screen. I don't know what that means yet. Don't even know if it actually is coincidence or not, but... Right now, we're gonna... run into people. I think I found everything I can. But I can't see how they all add up. And is Eeny Miny being here just a coincidence? Hey, mister. How is it that the spirit Dr. Gray call it wanted to... How is it that the spirit Dr. Gray wanted to call just happened to be that nurse? And that nurse turned out to be Eeny's sister. It's all too convenient. Hey, Phoenix, I'm talking to you! I wish I knew a little more about Eeny, but where am I going to find info like that? Oh, I get it. You can't be bald to look over at trash and please. Is that right, Mr. High and Mighty? Oh, Lotta. Oh, so you finally noticed. I thought I heard a mosquito buzzing in my ear, although I couldn't understand a word. I hate it when bugs just do that in your ear. It's really annoying and pointless. Yeah, what are you going on about? As for following or chasing whatever it is, isn't that what you're doing? Well, you see... Well, you're not exactly a real gentleman with a lady's heart, are you? Pearl would seem to think otherwise. You're not exactly the world's #1 charmer either, sister. Ooh. I like how he thinks all these things, because he probably knows the consequences if he actually said it out loud. Look, I'm really dang sorry about today. When I get all fired up about something, it's impossible to stop me. You hurt Maya really badly, Lotta. I don't suppose you could forgive a gal like me. We can forgive her. After all, she did suffer a whip like us, and anyone who suffers a whip kind of deserves to be forgiven. Well, I guess you did help Maya out too, after all. For real? Yeah, for real. Ah, thank goodness. I'm still what? No, nothing at all. Just talking to myself, you know? I think she was going to say I'm still useful. Now then, Lotta Heart, at your service. I'll share with you all the dirt I've dug up. Thanks. Hey, don't be all surprised. Tell you what, I'll even give you all this info for free. Glad I'm not taking money? No, I know this one's an alien clone. If Maya's not the real murderer, then who do you think is, Lotta? Well, heck, ain't it obvious? It's that occult freak. You mean Eeny Miny? Well, there ain't anyone else it could be, right? That granny, you and me, we were all together that whole time. Huh. I would like to know more about the mysterious Eeny Miny. The main thing I want to know is what's her IQ, like 2? No, she doesn't even know how to count to 2. I'm just kidding. That's Eeny Miny, right? Yeah, I was wondering if you knew anything about this girl. You know, actually, I did a little checking up on her the other day. Her sister, she's the one that Dr. Gray wanted to call back from the spirit world. Yeah, I heard as much. I also heard that Amy was one to introduce Dr. Gray to Karan Village, but she was denying that fact that she knew Dr. Gray for whatever reason. You don't say... You don't... Oh, that's hilarious. Internet memes for the win. I would love if you did. Please do. Speaking of Eeny, do you have any other information about her? Sure. Well, what is it? It'll cost you, and it'll cost a lot. Oh, silly me. Here I thought free meant no money necessary. That girl was hospitalized, but hospitalized? But why? Well, heck, you can go find out on your own. Huh? Here, I'll give you the clinic's address. Maybe you can find out something. Maybe. What's that supposed to mean? Well... See, actually, it was going to be annoying, I reckon, so I didn't actually go there. Well, that's the way the gumbo spoils, right? Spoiled gumbo sounds... don't blame me. Blame us on... Oh, never mind. So now we're gonna head to the Hottie Clinic. One of the This part of the game is actually kind of funny. Well, this area. June 21st, Hockey Clinic, reception. So, this is where Eni was hospitalized. Oh my! Yes, are you a patient here to visit? Are you here to visit a patient? Yes. Are you a doctor here? Yes, I'm Dr. Hardy. Ho-ho. I didn't think I did. Are you Can we be sure this is the director? I mean, what the heck? Yeah, so what can I help you with, I'd like to ask you a few more. I don't know how to make... I know how to make this... how I want to make this guy sound, but at the same time, I don't know. Miss Miney? Miss Eni Miney? Yes. Oh, her! Ah, it's too bad. I'll tell you something. That girl was here a long time ago. Here you are, sir. You know you shouldn't be up and about. Come on, it's back to your room. It's back to your room with you. Ah, Sweetums, calm down, calm down. Don't be so harsh on an old man, to an old man like me. Don't you dare start that Sweetums thing with me. If you don't behave, you'll get tossed out of the hospital. Wow. Come now, be a good boy and give me the director's white lab coat. I thought so. And I think if we check this guy's, thing... Oh, he's not in the court record yet, derp. Yes, Don't yes me. Who in the world are you? I'm Director Hardy. Ho-ho. Oh, the inhumanity. The only person I can talk to is this guy. Now I think we can check his court record. Dr. Hardy purported. Now, before we talk to him, there's a part here. I think if we... This patient is undergoing rehabilitation. Look at the straight face twisting in all those ways, and all that oily sweat. His whole body is swaying back and forth, wobble wobble, like he's about to fall. Yes. Hey, don't just cut into my monologue like that. I'm explaining things here. Ah, sorry. Yes, most sorry. Yes. Oh, I love that. He just like cuts in, but okay. Hockey Clinic. So, what exactly do you treat at this clinic? Yes, we treat all sorts of doctory clinical stuff. Yeah. The doctory clinical stuff. Well, I don't actually know what we care about the details. Ho-ho. Yes. What does that look for? Yes. There's a really big general hospital around the corner. Yes. When they can't accommodate everyone, they move some of their patients here. You do surgeries here, right? Yes, we do some plastic surgery here, it seems. It seems. Yes, It seems that way. Okay, He's just scratching his head and his shoulder and his torso. Like, what is up with this guy? And he's missing a couple of teeth. Well, what do you know about Miss Eni Miney? Now you're talking. Yes, that girl. She was transferred from the general hospital. Wow, serious rape face. From the general hospital to here? What kind of surgery did she need? Yes, well, she needed surgery. It was really bad. Really bad. So what kind was it? Yes, well, no. You see, that is something, no, I can't tell you. So you say with a happy smile on your face, Mr. Director. See, there's a thing about how doctors aren't allowed to talk about patient stuff. In all those TV shows. It's in all those TV shows, right? You've seen them, right? Yes. I'm never going to get him to unzip those broken zipper teeth at this point. In one of my playthroughs, I actually got stuck on this part, but you're supposed to show him your badge, which is the most random thing ever, because you never have to do that. What's this? I'm a lawyer. Right now, I'm investigating a murder. Yes. What is with your angry face? Violence isn't the answer. Yes. The trial is tomorrow, and I would really like some information from you. Is that right? Well, you know, I think I can let you in a little secret. What's that? Yes, actually, I'm not the real director. Are you kidding? Anyone with half a fly's brain knew that. What do you mean? Do I have to explain this to him? Well, hold on. I'll give you something. Real information, okay? I'm actually this clinic's... See, I'm like this place's walking dictionopedia? You mean walking encyclopedia? Yeah, that. And my specialty is in young, silky, smooth, haughty patient. And while he says that with a rape face. He says with a rape... Oh my god, this guy. Yeah, how about you keep that kind of information to yourself? Anyway, you want to know about Miss Eni Miney, right? Miss Eni Miney. That girl, I remember her especially well. Really, especially very well. As he says with the rape face. Oh god. Imagine if this was me talking to... Oh god. enough of this. Please tell me what you know about Eenie Miney. Yes, I'll get to that. Trust me, I will. That girl, that's right. She was transferred there from the general hospital. This was, a year ago. She was one of those emergency cases. What was she ill with? Ill? Nah. She was injured, not ill. With my trained eye, I could see. Yep, I could see it was a huge wound at that. A huge injury? Her body was wrapped around in bandages and her arm was in a cast. That sounds pretty severe, alright. Yes, it was an accident. An accident. They're scary, yes. Cars, yes. Car? You mean it was a traffic accident? Yep, that's what gave her terrible injuries. I swore it was in the papers. Yes, look it all up. I did. It was terrible. Yes. Dare I even ask what's wrong with this old guy? The operation. Just now, you mentioned something about a big operation. Are you talking about Miss Enie's operation? Yes, Miss Enie's. That was one heck of an accident. Yes, her whole face was burned like bad toast. It was bad, very bad. Was it really that bad? It was good timing that Miss Enie had a picture of herself. Oh, good thing, not timing. I heard the picture was how they put her face back together. Picture. That girl, she had just gotten her license. So she happened to have a license photo on her. Yes. Oh. So, see, I got her picture. I hold the room. Breach of ethics? Oh, wait. You stole that picture of her. You know what, I'm just gonna go ahead and say it. This guy's like a sick bastard. I'm sorry. Yeah, he's definitely a sick bastard. But he's kind of hilarious. What happened to the actual license itself? Who knows? I didn't bother to ask. It probably got burned up along with the car. Yes, because, you know, if he doesn't know where it is, it's because it's definitely gone, because otherwise he would have taken it. This guy's so creepy. It's hilarious and disturbing at the same time. So you looked up information on Enie's accident, correct? Yep, sure did. Yes, I read every paper that covered it at the time. What kind of accident was it, do you remember? Yes, hold on, I'll go get it for you. The article, I mean. Huh? You have it? Well, don't get me wrong, I thought something like this might come up, so... Obsessive to the max. Here we go. Yes. According to this, Miss Enie was in the passenger seat. The passenger seat, huh? And dozing, or so it says. A strong jolt woke her up. Next minute, a sea of fire was all around her. Miss Enie fought with the door and finally got it open, and somehow managed to get away. Anywho, you can all read it in details in this article. Yes. News Clipper, yes. Last December, ... Despite your attitude, it's time for me to leave you. Yes. I think he has a case of Hey, so how was it? Did you go to the clinic? Yeah, I found out a few things, I guess. What's the matter? You weren't looking so well. Ah, yeah, so earlier, that old granny called the cops. Huh? The cops? Why would Morgan call the police? You said she had something to tell them. Things are sure getting interesting. She has something to tell the cops. Is it something that we haven't heard? But honestly, I tell you, that granny sure got her bloomers in a knot. Well, I guess you could put it that way. It always starts out small, you know? Stealing the master's seat and controlling the village folk. And now you see what it turned into? A murder. See, that's what. Yeah, what a mess. But hey, hold on. What? That stuff you were talking about. That's the first I've heard of it. Hey, really? Well, it's old news to everyone else in the world. Well, excuse me for not keeping up with gossip while I'm busy saving people. You said something about stealing the master's seat? Yep. Right now, the master is this medium named Misty Faye, but... the one that was really supposed to be the master was that old granny. She was supposed to be the master? Is that why she was kind of creeping on that picture? Do you know where Enie is, Lotta? Yeah, saw her not too long ago. She's hanging around that garden in the middle. Okay, thanks. You got something to ask her? Yeah, he's gonna ask to get to her bottom. So, I hear the master has always been the oldest daughter. The oldest daughter? How old is Morgan? Actually, don't even try, because she doesn't know what... They won't say what age she is, for whatever reason. Oh. They said that the older sister is usually the one with the more spiritual power. Come to think of it, Maya said the same thing a long time ago. She warned me not to take Mia's powers lightly. Well, anyway, somehow Granny there lost to her younger sister, Misty. I see. This made the townsfolk turn against her, so I hear. Said all sort of things too, like, she's the oldest, and yet she doesn't have the power to be the next master. Disgraceful. Wow, I had no idea. So, what would have happened if Morgan had been stronger? Huh. Well, I think it's finally time that we clear things up here with Miss Eeny Miny. Hey, like, I haven't seen you in a while. Yeah. Like, what's with that scary look on your face? Ahem.
Take that!
You're going to tell us what we need to know, and you're going to do it whether you like it or not. Please tell me about the traffic accident. Huh? Like, whose accident? Your sister's accident, naturally. Oh, yeah. So, like, that Dr. Grey guy made my sister fall asleep. And, like, that's all I have to say about that. She did. Another person's accident? Alright, let's change the topic then. How about you tell me about a certain other person's accident? Huh? Another person's accident? Like, you got someone in mind? Yes, we do.
Take that!
I want to ask you about your own car accident. Me? Yes. So, wow, like, how strange. I have, like, no idea what you're talking about. Can you, like, prove I was in, like, an accident? Yes, because we just received a piece of evidence from a creepy old man. Is this it? Yeah, this is it.
Take that!
Would you take a look at this? It's a newspaper article from 1 year ago. It says, Miss Eeny Miny Holt's interview about crash. You suffered a very bad injury and had to be admitted to a hospital, correct? Like, wait? What now? That's not me. What? Are you serious? I mean, like, this person has, like, the same name, but she's totally not me. My name, Eeny Miny, is, like, pretty common. What in the world are you babbling about? Your sister named Miss Mimi Miny is in here, too. Like, totally, wow. What a scary coincidence. I'm totally getting, like, goosebumps. You think I'm gonna let you get away with that? So, like, now what? Like, do you have something to totally says I was hospitalized? We have someone, but, does this work? Yeah, we did. This is your proof. Like, what's that picture supposed to mean? I got this from the hospital where you were hospitalized at. Huh? So? There was a certain patient there, he's quite a fan. As a memento of your stay, he stole this. I have to say, this photo looks like you. That creepy fake director. Now, are you ready to tell me about the accident? Like, wait a sec. So, okay, so, like, I was in an accident, sure. But that's, like, totally not related to this murder. Actually, it is. Oh, I don't think so. You're not getting away that easily. One of the women died. And that woman who died, who do you suppose they mean? Do you suppose the woman they died in the accident could be... Drumroll, please.
Take that!
I believe it was your sister, Mimi Miny. Mimi, you were riding in your sister's car while she drove. The two of you were together when the accident occurred, making it one and the same. And we got ya. And we have a full bar, even though that means nothing now. Tell us! Yeah, I was riding. See, was that so hard? Riding in that car with my sister. We were, like, on our way home. I was riding in the passenger seat when I fell asleep. And then, it happened. At the time, I grabbed for my purse and escaped the passenger side door. And your sister? I, couldn't do anything. The car was full of smoke. I couldn't see anything. Oh, I'm sorry. Did Dr. Gray really cause that accident by drugging your sister with sleeping pills? He was totally out to get my sister. He totally did that to, pay my sister back. It seems simple, doesn't it? What do you mean? But it would be very hard to catch me. Actually, I'd say impossible. Whoa, she just turned smart. I think you get the picture. I'm going to serve you a slice of humble pie. I hope you enjoy it. She just temporarily turned smart. What the heck? That was weird. It's like she knew what we were thinking. That's a little scary, but it's not gonna throw us off. Looks like something's up. Stop, leave my mother alone. Ow, hey, hold on, okay, pal? I'm not gonna hurt. Pearl, dear, it is perfectly alright. I will be out for a while with this young man. On a date? Whoa. I'm cutting that out. Mother, please let me go too. No, you must stay here and protect the manor. But... oh, don't make that face. Hey, I'll tell you what. I'll show you something cool. Here, look. It's a real pistol detective. Do not upset me further. Sorry. Poor Gumshoe. Being dragged off by the ear like that by Morgan. What just happened? Something bad is going to happen. Say something, right? Anything. I'm terrible at this. What about Mystic Maya? Oh, wait. That was terrible. I wasn't even paying attention to that. What about Mystic Maya? What about Mystic Maya? Oh, wait. Alright. We're gonna go visit her. God. I'm never gonna live that down. What about Mystic Maya? What about Mystic Maya? You're not Maya. You're Mia. Think we have enough now. I think. Everything will be on your shoulders tomorrow. Whether Maya is found guilty or innocent, it's a heavy weight to bear. If memory serves, Mia had a few psych logs of her own. Mia, I'm going to get the last piece of information I need. Sure, I welcome you to try. Oh, so she's aware that she's hiding something. Okay, that's awesome. Mia, yes? Mia, you know something, don't you? About the real murderer, I mean. Yep, she's hiding something from us. Why she's doing that? What? Why do we think so? That's a very tough question, right, guys? Why do we think that? Well, that can wait. We're gonna talk to her first. There's still a whole slew of questions for you to answer before the trial tomorrow. You mean like how did the real murderer get into the room and kill Dr. Gray? Yes. Also, when did the murderer enter the channeling chamber? You guys were all standing around in front of the room after the channeling started. Don't remind us. Which means the murderer must have gone into the room before the channeling. That's what I think, in any case. But Maya's already said there wasn't anyone else in there. That's true. But if we can't figure out the murderer's movements, we're stuck like a beached whale. Quran channeling technique. I just thought I'd never see the day. Are you actually asking me about spirit channeling? This case is all about spirit channeling, and I feel like I don't understand a thing about it. Well, that's only natural. After all, spirit channeling isn't exactly an everyday thing now, isn't it? Yeah, I guess you're right. The power to change your physical appearance into the person you're calling was something our ancestor, Mystic Ami Faye, acquired. That must have been the most awkward thing ever. A service to the gods? Okay, so now we're getting to Buddhism. Are you sure? Are you sure about that? Are you saying that's me being able to see you just a fairy tale too? Okay, well, the thing you guys have been waiting for, a battle of wits versus Mia. Let's go. In the next... No, I'm kidding. Okay, Mia, you're hiding something and we want to figure out why you're hiding it. Phoenix, you think I'm hiding information about someone from you? Isn't that right? Yeah, it's a pretty big hunch. Alright then, tell me, who do you think I'm protecting? Now, this is actually very easy if you've been paying attention very closely. Morgan Fay, of course. There's no one else you would protect like this, Mia. That was easy. Well done, but while the murder was being committed, my aunt was outside with everyone else, which means she already has an alibi. That's true. Show me some evidence that would cast suspicion on my aunt. I think it's the key? Yes. My evidence is the black key. Ellipses. At the beginning of the channeling, Maya had possession of this key, and yet, somehow, it magically ended up in the incinerator in the center garden. You're right. There's only one person who could have done that while I was busy calling the police. The person taken care of, Maya. Morgan. What's that look mean? The argument is too flimsy. Huh? When did the key find its way into the incinerator? It could have happened long after the murder happened. Long after? Someone could have found the key somewhere and dumped it into the incinerator. But that prosecutor would use something this small to shred your case. Do you have something other than just a key that would cast suspicion on Morgan? Yes, we do, because we found something else that was near the incinerator.
Take that!
This is the other piece of evidence that points to Morgan as the culprit. I'll be right back. I gotta do something really quick. I'm back. Ellipses. I also found this in the garden incinerator. It's the same material as Maya's costume, except for the splash of blood. But this piece might not even be from Maya's costume. But this is what Maya told me. While I was channeling, the key was sitting inside my sleeve, and both the key and this piece of cloth were found inside the incinerator. Which means that this piece of cloth was part of Maya's costume. Voice crack. But when Maya was arrested, she was wearing her costume. That just means someone changed her clothes. Changed her clothes? But why? I don't know why. But there's only one person who could have done that. The one person who was taking care of Maya. My aunt. You broke your own cyclock. That's hilarious. You did very well, Phoenix. Thank you, but you're still hiding something. As long as you have those two pieces of evidence, you can cast suspicion on my aunt. However, like I said in the beginning, my aunt has an alibi. Yeah, she was with us the whole time. Here's my final question. You don't have to present solid proof of this for me, but I want to know, if my aunt is the culprit, then how did she commit the murder? How she did it, huh? I want to hear your thoughts. Or for my aunt to murder Dr. Gray, who or what did she need? Dun 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 dun!
Take that!
Eeny miny. She's the answer to the final question. Which means my aunt and Eeny miny were in cahoots. Really? You had to say in cahoots? You couldn't say, like, accomplices or anything? To make it more badass? But we broke Mia's cyclock. We broke Mia's cyclock. We got this. Something's been bothering me all this time. This crime is something no normal person could carry out. The person would have had to know a lot about the Fey Manor and the village itself to do this. But Morgan already has an alibi. Yes, which is why I can't figure out how it was done. We can assume it was that Eeny Miny is involved somehow. But we have one big problem on our hands. A problem? With what? We don't have a motive. Why would Morgan want to kill Dr. Gray? What would she have to do? Also, we don't really know for sure that she was cooperating with Eeny. There's only one possibility. There's a possibility. Think about it, Phoenix. Why would my aunt do something like this? Why would she do it in such an underhanded fashion? I don't know. Because... Mother. She's the one who holds the key to this. Mother? Whose? Mine? Don't be silly. Mine, of course. Misty Faye. Now then, looks like we've gathered everything we could. All we have to do is win tomorrow. That is a lot easier said than done. We won't lose no matter what. But that is enough for this episode of Phoenix Wright Justice For All. In the last episode, we are going to retake on Francisca, or Francisco, whatever the heck her name is. I will see you guys next time.